Hi everyone, and welcome to today's review of Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3D. And I'm doing this review together with my very close friend, David. Yeah, you know him. He's been reviewing a few movies with me on my channel, and he also has two channels of his own. It's Retro Expressen, and David Loves Movies. Yeah, so don't forget to check out his channels as well. But yeah, over to you, David.
Hi everyone! Today we're going to talk about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre from 2013. It's one of many movies in this franchise. It's directed by Jon Lassenhop. Jon Lassenhop hasn't directed anything after this, sadly enough, because I think he did a good job. It stars, amongst others, Scott Eastwood, Gunnar Hansen from the original movie, as well as Sherilyn Burns from the original movie, and my favorite girl, Alexandra Daddario. Marilyn Burns isn't in this movie so much. She had more scenes that was cut from the movie, sadly enough. And yeah, this is one good sequel. It's kind of funny because it's a direct sequel to the first movie. It starts just where the first movie ends, more or less, with cops coming to the house where the first movie took place. And yeah, you've seen the movie, so you know what happened. Everyone got killed, but one baby. And we follow this baby as a young woman in present time. So the movie takes place in like 74. So the woman should be like 40 or something, but he's like in his 20s. So the time then doesn't really make sense, but I don't think that's so important. You know, you don't have to nitpick every movie, and you can just say it's a what-if sequel if the original movie took place in 90s or something. Anyways, it's good fun. It's really gory. It's good design of the movie. It's good design of Leatherface. It's Dan Yeager playing it, and one of the reasons he got cast is because he has scary eyes. And the director says it's really important because if you have a mask on your face, you can't emote that much with anything else but your body and your eyes. And you know, in like horror movies, iconic characters like Jason, it's really important to have the right fit for the actor playing him. That's why, you know, Kane Hodder is so popular. And yeah, Leatherface is an evil presence, and he has to, you know, make an impression from the get-go. And yeah, so this movie is about this woman who inherits a house, and she goes there with her friends, and she has a letter that's like super important to read, but she doesn't read it. She just goes out and party and buy stuff, and she should have read it because Leatherface is part of the house. He lives in a basement, and when he gets loose from the basement, he, you know, starts killing people, and it's really gory and bloody and kills lots of stuff. And what I like with this sequel is to change it up a bit, you know, to make Leatherface into an anti-hero, to make like the cops who went after his family evil, and it's just a fun take on the story. And with other, like, you know, reboots, remakes, sequel that came at this time, you know, the Freddy reboot, the Jason reboot, they don't really make so much of the concept. It's just a straight up reboot here. The director, Jon Lassenhop, he you know, he changes the things around a bit, and it's good fun. And of all the, you know, Texas Chainsaw movies, well, the first one, you know, everyone after the first one is standing on a shoulder of the giant. I like the second one because it's crazy and funny, you know. But I think this is on my third place. It's just good fun. It's gory. It's good pacing. I like the set design. I like the characters. Yeah. So next year, you know, it's a 10-year edition. So if you haven't watched it, you watch it again and watch it next year. And yeah, if you have 3D goggles, glasses, you can put them on and watch it in 3D. I remember it was really fun in 3D. So yeah. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Thank you for having me. Bye!
Thank you so much for your thoughts, and I have to agree, it is a fun film. But before I say anything else, let me just go over some technical stuff, even though David mentioned a few. So, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3D, or Texas Chainsaw 3D. It's from 2013, directed by John Lassenhop. It's written by Adam Marcus, Deborah Sullivan, Kirsten Elms, Steven Susko, with characters based or created by Tobe Hooper and Kim Henkel, of course. And it's starring Alexandra Daddario, Tanya Raimondi, Scott Eastwood, Trey Songz, Dan Yeager, Kara Malitsky-Sanchez, among a lot of people. Yeah, there are a lot of characters in this one. And as David mentioned, we have Gunnar Hansen, and we have Marilyn Burns, in a small characters. So, David mentioned what this one is about, and I have to say that I had a really good time watching it. And I know a lot of people hate this movie a lot, but I really enjoyed the story. I enjoyed the kills as well. They were fun and brutal, but not as mean as in the beginning. But this one has a different tone than both the beginning had and the remake has. But I like the tone in this one. And I do like that this, as David said, this one really starts where where the first original movie ended. So I do like that whole intro when the cops, they come to the family's house and, everyone is there with their guns and ready to defend themselves. And yeah, I really liked how they shot those scenes. And then we're at the present, and Alexandra Daddario, she, gets this house and they go there. But she doesn't read the letter, so she's, of course everyone's kind of confused what's happening. There's a guy with a chainsaw killing us. But I also liked some of the kind of side drama things, which unfortunately never really got answer to. I think some side things should have just gotten a little more attention, just a little more why? So a little more explanation. But it doesn't drag the film down so much for me at all. I think Daddario did a good job, and I know a lot of people hate the deer thing cuz line, but I really like that line. I do. I mean, I can understand the turning Leatherface into some sort of anti-hero, even though he kind of killed, and tried to kill her and stuff. Might not work for a lot of people, but I don't know. I think it works for me. It really does. I like that concept, and I like that whole bonding thing between them, even though it might be a bit weird. But I don't know. I really like that. And then also, the guy who plays Kenny, Kara Malitsky-Sanchez, I was just looking at him and I was like, I know him from somewhere. But from where? I was like, it's probably been many years, but and then I looked it up, and of course, he's in Cherry Falls. Yeah, the slasher movie with Brittany Murphy from 2000, I think. Yeah, he's in that one. I was like, yes, that is correct. So, I was really happy. I was like, that is awesome. Yeah, and I think most of the actors did a good job. And yeah, some characters, had some hidden agendas, and I like that as well. Yeah, this is good fun. And also, as David said, with the eyes, Dan Yeager's eyes, I agree. His emotions came through, and he had those, those mean and leather-facey eyes that you gotta have when you're wearing masks. But here is my edition of it. Yes. We have a little slip disc or slip cover. And then it looks like this. Yeah, it's in the player right now because, you know, I just watched it, so. But, oh, hours of special features, including cast and crew audio commentaries, special Chainsaw alumni audio commentary with stars Bill Moseley, Gunnar Hansen, Marilyn Burns, and John Dugan. Featurette, alternate opening, and more. So, you know, there is a lot of special features in this one, and I really like that. I'm definitely going to be checking them out when I can. But I will give this one an 8 out of 10. Yeah, I really like it. But, you know, I of course want to know your thoughts about it. Please let me know if you like or dislike the movie and why in the comments below. But yeah, thank you so much for watching and hope you'll have an amazing day, everyone. And an amazing weekend. Bye!